Here's the thing. Sometimes as a busy businesswoman, the best thing that you can do is to take a breath, take a break, take a pause, take a moment. I'm going to show you 3 meditation hacks that's going to release stress, release anxiety, take off your plate rather than adding something else on your to-do list. These meditations will help you have a clear mind, help you with focus, and also help you tap into that intuitive way of building a business as well that will feel totally aligned and feel good. But before I go into these hacks, I just want to mention to you my meditation library that I'm creating specifically for people who are busy, high achievers, because I've been there and I know the benefits of meditation, and it is an absolute game changer. So this is going to be for you. If you like, I'll pop the link below, click on the link, leave your email, and I'll make sure you're kept in the loop and get a wonderful founding members membership price to go with it as well. But let's crack on with these 3 hacks. So hack number 1, mindfulness, awareness. Next time, for example, you have a drink, as you bring the drink to your lips, observe the sensation on the lips. Observe as you take in the drink, the sensations, the feelings. Is it hot? Is it cold? Observe as it enters the mouth, enters the body, and down into the body. Observing the smells. Does it invoke a feeling? We're just relaxing the mind from busy thoughts in our external world and becoming more mindful of what we're experiencing. This can calm down the nervous system and calm down a busy mind. And you can bring this into everything, whether it's having a drink, having a meal, stepping out into nature, whether it's even just reading an email. Can you take a moment just to be in observation of the busy mind? Observation of the surroundings, the smells, observation of the sensations, the feelings that it's invoking. We're just zooming out. Instead of being in the busy mind, we're being an observer of ourselves. And again, that brings us into a mind that's able to see more and see blind spots as well, which can definitely help us in business. If you don't think you're going to be someone who'll remember to do this, why not set an alarm on your phone, maybe twice a day, to encourage you to be more mindful? It becomes a habit when we do it more often. So if you're struggling to make it a habit, either attach it to a habit like cleaning your teeth, eating a meal, or set an alarm on your phone. Hack number 2 is breathing, breath work. I'm sure you've heard lots about this, but it is really fantastic for calming down the nervous system. And it can be something really simple and something really quick. You don't have to do a full 11-minute breath work exercise. One of my favorite things is 3 long, deep breaths. And as I once said to my best friend, as she was getting into a wedding dress and she was panicking because she could hear all the guests and she thought she was running late, I just simply said to her, there's always time for 3 deep breaths. And there is. So you might be running into a meeting and you might be late, but there's always time for 3 deep breaths. And you know what? It's going to benefit you. It's going to do you a favor in the long run. So it's absolutely worth those few seconds. There's only a few seconds that it takes to do. So I'll just give you a little bit of a guidance as to what I do. If I'm able to, I close my eyes down. I bring my eye gaze to between my eyebrows as a focus point. And then I take a big deep inhale in through the nose, and you want it to be the biggest inhale you've ever taken in your whole life. So big deep inhale. And then I'm going to hold the inhale, and you can pull up on the lower body. So the rectum, sex organs and navels, you can pull it inwards and upwards, and you can hold it. This is better to do if you're sat down. And then exhale through the nose. And you can do this 3 times. So we're going to inhale, hold the inhale, exhale. Really simple to do, but it's significant in shifting the nervous system, in shifting the energy, in shifting the heart rate. It is just a simple, beautiful technique. Again, if you need to set a reminder on your phone to make sure you do this, then do that. If you just need to write a little note on your laptop, take 3 deep breaths. Perfect as well. My 3rd hack for you is simply visualization. This can even be done in the shower. Instead of thinking in the shower all the things that maybe happened the day before or all the things that you might have to do for the rest of today, can you go into a visualization? Think about what you want to create. Think about how you want your life to be or how you want to feel. Think and get excited about life. It's a bit different to meditation in terms of it is visualization, but it does shift the energy. It does shift us out of that panic, stress, anxiety, on the go. It brings us to that feeling excited, giddy, hopeful. It just shifts the energy and it shifts the frequency. And again, you don't have to be sat on a mat to be doing this. You don't have to be sat on a yoga cushion to do this. You can do this before bedtime. You can do this first thing when you wake up. But it's just a perfect way to reset the energy, especially if you have a busy life and a busy mind. So I'm going to give you some bonus tips. If you do decide to sit and meditate, these tips are just going to make it that little bit easy for those of you who want to try the traditional way of meditating. Here are my top tips. Number one, when I close my eyes, I bring my eye gaze upwards and inwards between the eyebrows. That focal point can help just quieten down the mind that little bit more. Number two, I rest the tongue on the roof of my mouth, just behind the teeth. Again, it just locks in a focal point, so it just quietens down the mind a little bit more, even that little bit more still. And a third one that quietens the mind down even more is that you can bring in mantra. So you might want to use ancient mantras like Waheguru or Sat Nam or Namaste, or you might want to use more modern words like love or victory or whatever works for you. But choosing a mantra just needs to be one word, it can be 2 words, but keep it really, really simple. And if all of that seems a bit too much, then why not just lie down, have a guided meditation as you lie down and enjoy the moment. I hope you found this helpful. If you have, please feel free to like, subscribe and comment. It really does help get this wonderful information out there into the world. And if you are interested in really going deeper and connecting in more powerfully with meditation, then I'll pop the link below. Have a wonderful day, wonderful week, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.